Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another impression slash gameplay video, and only two more heroes left, and today we're gonna go over one of the last heroes, a hero who has been in Dota for as long as I can remember, Terrorblade the Soul Keeper, and he used to be one of my favorite carries, and it's very odd that he hasn't been implemented to Dota 2 just yet, because, I mean, he has undergone some changes, but I guess usually when heroes take this long, it's usually the art department trying to get the design spot on before they really have a good time porting this hero successfully. But I will be going over Terrorblade, and just a quick sort of, boring story, as I usually tend to do with these sort of things. I started playing Dota in the summer of 2008, in Dota 1, and I think the stable version was 6.52. The version I started playing, because it wasn't competitive, was 6.55 with Clock, and 6.56 with Winrar and Kunkka, because I think the version came out pretty quickly back then. Looks like I'm going to be laning with the Spirit Breaker, not my ideal lane partner, but whatever, what can you do? Dota 1. Anyways, Terrorblade was the hard carry of that version 6.52 with Luna back in the Turtle era when Pitlord was at his peak, and he can be very similar compared to Pitlord since he got a lot of his skills reworked, but now they seem to be very similar to what they used to be. So yeah, Terrorblade overall much the same as you might remember him if you played him a long time ago, but in those days he had Soul Steal instead of Reflection, which is a channeling ability that drained life, and then Soul Steal was made to non-channeling ability, and then he had something called Zeal, which gave his illusions regeneration and attack speed, which was ridiculous. He had some other stuff, Metamorphosis I think was allowed him to conjure illusions instead of conjure image. So overall, I mean, there were just a lot of changes, but now they've been pretty much reverted back. So I'll go over some of his base stats in a second.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Just need to clear my throat, but yep. So overall for base stats, oh man, it's gonna be a nightmare trying to compete with last hits for Terrorblade against Spirit Breaker, since look at his base damage compared to mine. It is absolutely phenomenal. But overall, in terms of damage, you can see base damage not really the best. His strength growth I think starts at 15, and you can see he has really low base HP. It's absolutely pitiful. Agility growth starts at 22. It's 3.2 per level, which is definitely pretty strong. Intelligence growth I think is 1.75, starts at 19. So overall he has above average stat growth. His base movement speed is 315. His base attack time is 1.5, which is going to be useful, but I mean he doesn't really build into that many sort of proc based items like Basher, like his brother Anti-Mage could tend to build towards. And auto attacking Spirit Breaker with a billion damage. Got a last hit. That's all I wanted. But yeah, those are basic stats. His main problem is that he suffers quite a bit in terms of the HE department, and you do want to level up his skills, but he is a very strong carry, and that's why I'm going to probably get some points in the stats before getting, all the other abilities online. Oh my god, creep! Misclick for the loss. Jesus Christ. Oh no, I'm so bad. I'm so bad, guys. Oh, I'll get a point to Metamorphosis. So his first ability, which took the place of Soul Steal, is called Reflection. Now what this ability does is that it summons a non-targetable, invulnerable illusion that of an enemy unit, whether it be a creep or a hero. Yeah, it is a single target ability, so you have to use it on a specific unit. And it summons illusion that slows the enemy by 60% at all levels, and does 40 base damage. Oh my god. It does 40% of the enemy hero's base damage, and it scales all the way up to 70%, and the cooldown actually gets reduced to 10 seconds. So it lasts for 5 seconds, and I mean a 5 second 60% slow is absolutely phenomenal. Oh man, this is not going well.
Is that all?
Redirect.
You dare speak to me?
Should be able to get first blood. Yes. Alright, that makes up for some of my abysmal CS. I'm gonna get a point to stats here. I'm just gonna last hit under the tower. I have above average move speed, so if Slark comes in, I should be able to escape. Alright, I'm gonna take this time to get the fuck out though. Otherwise I'll take a little bit too much tower damage, which I do not want to do. So the thing about Reflection is that its casting range is absolutely abysmal. Because if it wasn't, it would be a really, really overpowered spell. I mean, 5 seconds, 60% slow that summons an invulnerable unit attacking the enemy is pretty ridiculous if you think about it. So its casting range is 250. I mean, it has a cheap mana cost so you can spam it, and the cooldown does get reduced to 10, but usually you'll be in a defensive safe lane tri lane for the most part, I've got to imagine, with this hero. So I don't really think that you're going to be leveling this ability unless you're dual laning in a pub, but in a competitive environment you're probably going to be defensive tri laning with this hero, and that's probably where he shines. His second ability is called Conjure Image. This ability remains the same if you played Terrorblade in the old Dota 1 days. What this ability does is that it summons an illusion of yourself that does up to 65% of the base damage of your hero. So it's a pretty powerful illusion, and of course the cool thing about Terrorblade is that his Metamorphosis turns into ranged things, and there's very few heroes that can actually naturally create ranged illusions, so that is a very, very useful ability. Of course, it's the illusion-based spell. It won't really do that much damage until you get enough points in the stats or you get enough levels online, so that's why I'm going to skip it for now. Although if Spirit Breaker goes to gank and I find an opportunity to push it down a tower, I might be able to put a couple points into Conjure Illusion or Conjure Image. Now his third spell is called Metamorphosis. Now this spell has been reworked quite a number of times, but now I think this is pretty much what makes him so powerful. So what this spell does is it turns him into a ranged demon, and this ranged demon has a base attack time of 1.6, so you can potentially get items such as, I guess, Mjolnir and Maelstrom to help, you know, get more additional procs, since 1.6 is still lower than the average 1.7 base attack time of most heroes. So that's of course going to be very useful. But what this does, it turns you into ranged demon. 500 range, definitely not the best range, but still quite powerful. Now in the old days, this used to give you a bit of extra HP. Right now, all it does is it gives you extra damage. But it gives you 40 base damage that scales all the way up to 80 base damage. And keep in mind, it's base damage, it's not plus damage. So that means the damage is transferred fully over to your illusions, which is absolutely phenomenal. It gives you and your illusions so much extra damage to work with that you can just become a mid-game beast so very easily compared to most other carries, and you can just push down towers and blink of an eye. Now, of course, you have to balance it. And how is it balanced? It has a duration of 40 seconds, similar to a Dragon Knight ultimate, but its cooldown is 140 seconds, which is similar to a Tidehunter ultimate. So that's how I guess it's balanced to a certain degree. But I still think this ability is really, really strong, especially when you manage to get a couple points of Conjure Image, which I'm going to start. I got 1 point of stats, but I'm not really taking that much punishment, so I think I'm going to start getting more points in Conjure Image relatively soon. I'm just going to summon Reflection, annoy Slark. I have a bit of damage. You can see the illusion completely invulnerable, so the tower can't really do too much. Unfortunately, I don't think, yeah, I can't dive in for that CS on the tower. But at least I'm starting to get my last hits back online. I mean, it's not the best last hits, but I guess it's not the worst either. Oh no, fuck you, Slark. I should have suspected that. So Metamorphosis is a ridiculously good spell. One of the best transformation abilities, but then again, most of the transformation abilities in this game are really, really good in general. Now his ultimate, which I have not yet skilled, is called Sunder. Now this ability has remained the same, and I probably won't be using it too frequently. It's a very situational ultimate, but basically what it does is it swaps your life bar with the enemy's life bar. So if you're at low HP and the enemy's at high HP, you can swap your HP with his low HP. And I'm sure if you've ever played Terrorblade, you remember the days where Terrorblade came with Lothars and Dagon. Just go into the jungle, get to ridiculously low HP, and then just, you know, Lothars in and go Sunder somebody so they get a lot of or a lot less HP, and then just go to work with your Dagon to KS the kills. I'm gonna pick up Treads here. I'm gonna morph him to agility to get me some last hits, because I do not trust my last hitting skills in Dota 1 whatsoever. But Dota Cash it's a bit easier. I'm gonna pick up a point in the Sunder. So a couple things about Sunder. It also has a really, really low cast range of 250, which seems to be a recurring theme. So obviously you're gonna have to balance your, I guess, usage of Reflection and Sunder with your range boost of Metamorphosis in order to make this hero really, really effective, which is actually quite difficult for the most part. And actually, I'm going to be in a bit of trouble, but I can Sunder avoid my problems if Sark still goes in. Now, he did Dark Pact, which is very, very annoying.
None may challenge me.
And I'm just going to morph into the Ultra Demon. But not enough damage. And the unfortunate thing is, even though this does last 40 seconds, no! Oh my god, I can't believe I let him get the last hit. I forgot I had 1 billion damage. Look at my damage. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm still missing last hits because I'm bad. Whatever. I can apply a bit of pressure to this tower. But yeah, back to Sunder. You have to obviously balance the range that you get with the Metamorphosis, with the sort of squishy nature of Terrorblade, and the short cast range of his other really strong abilities. Which is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. I'm taking a bit too much damage. I should be able to survive a Slark Barrage, just because I do have Sunder, and I don't think Slark has enough burst damage to kill me outright. But Slark is missing. So overall, what is this hero designed to do? He's designed to carry, and he's designed to carry very hard. And oh my god, I know this is a big problem with me in these impressions video, but I forgot to talk about a couple other things with Sunder. It also has a mini stun, so you can cancel TPs, and also has a minimum HP requirement. And that minimum HP requirement does scale down the more you level it up. Now I'm just gonna Sunder here because fuck Slark. And I'm just gonna summon Illusion here because fuck Slark. And Slark is out of mana because fuck Slark. And I'm just gonna go to work because fuck Slark. Meanwhile, Fireworks. So Sunder has a minimum HP requirement. It starts out at 25 HP, so if you're below 20 or 25% HP, so if you're below that threshold, I don't know if you can swap the HP necessarily, or if the enemy just gets automatically 25% HP back. I think that might be the case. And the HP requirement does go down. And I think as you level it up, Sunder mana cost also decreases by a significant amount. And you can just see the range stays constant, the cooldown gets a lot shorter. And overall, it's a very useful ability. Now I'm going to get some points back into Conjure Image since I'm level 8, and I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I'm not farming the best I possibly could be farming, but still, I'm putting in a bit of work, and I think I'm going to have to carry this game. Now, this is a bit annoying since Slark is putting in work, and there is a PA, so I am totally fucked. That was a good pounce. So what's this hero designed to do? He's designed to carry. Now, the best sort of builds that I've found are just cheap mid-game effective items. And I think the best sort of mid-game item to work with is S and Y, because it gives you some HP, which Terrorblade sorely lacks. It gives you some nice agility as well, gives your illusions a lot of damage, gives you some much-needed move speed. And keep in mind, he's an illusion-based hero, and he's one of the few illusion-based heroes who can create naturally ranged illusions, which is very, very crucial. Now I'm just going to pick up a casual bracer here, and then go work towards my S and Y. I'm going to pick up Blade of Alacrity, and because the courier isn't shared. Is it shared? Of course it's not shared. I don't know why I sold my Tangos. I'm going to sell my other Slipper, so I can pick up something from the side shop. And I'm just going to TP, and keep farming. But yeah, I'm just going to pick up Casual Bracer here. I've got to imagine you build him somewhat similar to a PL, except since you're ranged, or the most of your damage is going to come in when you're ranged form. You don't necessarily have to rush to Diffusal Blade. Now you can go for Diffusal Blade, but I think S and Y is the best option because you get that nice bit of slow, you get a lot of HP, and you get some really, really awesome stats to work with. So S and Y is just a really, really strong item, and I think this is one of the few heroes that you can just say, alright, I'll disassemble my S and Y when it becomes less and less effective and actually get Manta Halberd, because the HP is always going to remain relevant, and I mean Manta, to get more ranged illusions on your side is just going to be absolutely tremendous. So I think S and Y is a very, very strong candidate on this hero. Now if you want to go other items, if you want to go drums first, go for Phase. I mean, what are you going to use Phase for? Phase is really just not an optimal choice for this hero whatsoever. I think you really do need the treads. And I'm just going to get more points into Conjure Image. And I might actually I'm just going to start auto-attacking this wave to push down the tower and maybe force rotation, although everybody's missing, so I'm scared. I might have to back off relatively soon. But yeah, you're just going to farm and farm and farm on this hero until you get one item. Now the good thing about this hero is that you don't need many items at all in order to do damage, because your Metamorphosis just gives you so much damage. Holy shit.
blind, not deaf. Speak to me. Is that all?
Lifestealer did not notice, so I'm just gonna walk away.
Hardly a challenge.
And I should be okay. The annoying thing about Terrorblade is that you can't juke with this hero, because he has this trail of fire that's left in his wake. I'm not too sure if this is going to be ported into Dota 2, but it would be a nice touch if they did port it. But it's very, very difficult to actually juke with this hero. And I think the trail of fire still follows you if you do go invisible with the Shadow Blade. So, I don't know if that's a mechanic, again, that Dota 2 will keep, or if it's a mechanic that Dota 2 will abandon. I've got to imagine they're probably going to look to abandon it. No, I'm just going to go to work, create these illusions, and start pressuring this tower. And look at how much damage I'm doing. Holy shit, this is a lot of damage. And I'm just going to auto-attack, because, you know what, fuck it. And we're going to have to see if they're going to respond. Now, the annoying thing is that you have a 16-second duration on the illusions, as I'm taking a bit of damage. I have Sunder online. And I'm just going to swap. Oh, fuck, Phoenix! Shit. Well, I definitely paid for that, because I forgot there were a billion people there. Oh, I'm still, I mean, I'm not farming that great, but I'm farming better than I usually do in Dota 1, which is pretty abysmally. But yeah, you just farm, push down towers, and you win the game ASAP. And, I mean, he does scale ridiculously onto the late game. The unfortunate thing is that the cooldown of Metamorphosis is so long that if you die, you can't really buy back that effectively with this hero, since Metamorphosis comprises the majority of his DPS, and he's not really that tanky to go in and just duke it out against a lot of sort of opposing options. I'm going to teleport in. I'm pretty sure Slark can escape unless SB has some dust, which he does. But if he just casts a Dark Pact, Slark should be okay. Come on, get in range! Yes! Yes, good job. Good job, SB. You're the man. But you can see this Metamorphosis has such a long cooldown, it can't really be up. And once you use it, you really have to commit with it, which is kind of annoying, but of course that does remain somewhat balanced. Sorry for the fireworks. Random fireworks from a minor league baseball team for the win. And I should be able to kill this tower regardless with just illusions, despite not having the extra bit of beast damage coming in. But I managed to get the last on the tower. I'm going to build a Yasha and then build into SNY. Now after that, it's up to you whether you want to go for Butterfly or Scotty. I mean, a lot of people usually prefer Scotty on this hero, and am I fucked? I might very well be fucked. Oh my god, I'm lagging so hard! Oh my god, I lagged to death. That's unfortunate. I think I would have died regardless. Still, that's annoying. But yeah, I mean, 2-3-1, 60 CS, not really the best farm, but it's Dota 1. And we have 4 melee. Still, I'm not really playing as best as I should be doing. I will have the Yasha finish at the very least, which will give me some move speed. And I should actually be able to have the Ogre Club, or Ogre Axe as it's called in Dota 1, to get me a bit more tank. Still, unfortunate lag spikes might mean the death of me once again when that does come. Now, in terms of farming with this hero, obviously he has decent damage once you manage to get enough items online. Looks like I accidentally switched it to Intel Treads. I guess I can't pick up the Ogre Club since I was lacking the boots. Whatever, I'll pick up the Belt of Giant Strength, and we'll save the TP for now. And actually, I'm just gonna rotate mid. So, I'm pretty sure it's really hard to jungle with him these days. And now, in the old days of Terrorblade, you could jungle with him with Soul Steal and the Illusion build. And actually, Radiance was a popular choice on this hero because you could just farm the jungle so quickly with your illusions as well as with the jungle. Since illusions do last a reasonable amount of time, you can create quite a number of illusions to go to work. Now, unfortunately, Pudge is just in a shitload of trouble, but I don't care. I'm pushing down towers. I am farming, and I'm gonna farm. And I'm gonna push down towers. And we should be able to get this tower relatively easily, especially with the axe showing up to the party. Spam the hotkeys. Alright, this tower's dead. Look at this damage. It's absolutely phenomenal. And I'm just gonna push the tower with those illusions and then back off. Actually, I'm just gonna kill creeps with that. Back off for now. Lol, letting teal farm up. Share? I really would like a share. TY, bro. Be sure to always call people bros, because bros are always before hoes. This might be a bit greedy, picking up the overclock. Well, I can sell the salve to get a TP if I'm needed. I'm a bit worried, I don't know where PA is, but I have Sunder online. I'm level 11, so I forgot to scale up Sunder level 2, which is a bit annoying, but all that really means is a bit of a longer cooldown. And I do see somebody coming, because the auras tell me that somebody's coming. It's nice with the drums.
Speak to me. I'm blind, not deaf. You dare speak
But yeah,
to me.
I don't know what I'll get after SNY. May I start building my way towards Scotty?
Hardly
I don't think
a
I'll
chance.
immediately disassemble,
Is that all?
because the illusions are pretty useful with evasion. So actually I might disassemble into Butterfly. I mean, they do have a lot of physical damage.
Hardly a challenge.
One of the annoying things about Terrorblade is that, as you've seen in these previous sort of, me futilely trying to escape these terrible scenarios I find myself in majority of the times, is that his illusion actually has sort of a casting animation, very dissimilar to other illusion-based heroes, which is just really, really annoying, because you can always pretty much tell where the illusion is if they're casting illusion, so you can always keep an eye on the main one, and that's just going to be ridiculously annoying as a Terrorblade player, Terrorblade aficionado.
I'm blind, not deaf. Hardly a challenge.
Oh man, can't believe I missed that last hit. Well, I mean, it's me. Can't be too surprised. I'm gonna play a bit conservatively for now since they're all missing. So yeah, make sure when you use the illusions, you use it out of sight of the enemy creeps. Otherwise, when they go in for gank, they'll be able to easily tell. And actually, illusions do a significant amount of damage, so they won't be able to easily tell which one is real unless they're really paying close attention. Or unless you summon the illusion right in front of their fucking faces, then they might be able to tell pretty easily what the jig is. Are they all bottom? Do they have TPs? No TP, no TP, no TP. Alright, time to push. Now I'm finished S and Y, which means I'm very tanky, and I will have the main chance on my main hero. I'm not too sure how the main works in Dota 1. I don't know if it's a pseudo main in Dota 1 or not. No, they might have picked up a TP. And actually, yes, they did pick up a TP since I saw the aura. And I'm just gonna back off, because I'm very scared. Because I'm a giant pussy when I play carries.
I grow impatient.
Another thing I'm not sure about with Sunder is whether it pierces through magical immunity. I should probably know. I know it does get blocked line Lincolns, which is incredibly annoying, but it makes a bit of sense. Looks like I'm gonna be able to get the stack off anyways. So, whatever. I think we can actually fight top. I have S and Y. This is a pretty good fighting build for T-Blade. And I'm gonna get my second one to Sunder. Do I really need to get more reflection? I don't really want to be in their face. That's the thing about reflection. So I think I'm just gonna get more stats rather than more points in reflection, because the only thing that reflection will help, because the slow duration remains constant at every level, and I mean the damage increases, the cooldown decreases, but I'm not really spamming this ability, and I think I'd get more benefit from my attribute points if I actually leveled them up that way. Puck going in.
Dare speak to me.
I really need to get a TP. I can't believe I've forgotten to go with TP for so long. One of the cool things about Terrorblade's illusions is that they have the fire path as well, so if you send the illusion one way, you can see they have fire path, so if that is the same in Dota 2, I mean, more inexperienced players might just be a little bit, befuddled, I guess, by the illusion tricks. I should probably be last hitting these. And of course I'm not. That's my main problem. In Dota 1 I just get too impatient. I'm just like, go to work, kill up creeps, but I'm actually expected to carry, so I actually need to farm up. Not like a bad one. Are they really fighting? Oh my god, they're actually fighting. I should probably join this fight since I'm pretty powerful. But pushing towers is so much safer. Safety first. Alright, that was a hook and a half. You know what? Just fuck this shit. Pushing this shit. These tier 1s don't backdoor regen. And we're just gonna have to see how they respond. I mean, with one illusion, I'm gonna be able to kill out this tower relatively easily. Spam the hotkey, summon another illusion. Got the kill. Now I'm fucked. About fighting my way out. And at least I got a kill and a tower. And that was definitely very much worth it. And my illusion's still going to work. But unfortunately, such is life. But you can see how much damage you do. And I only have an S and Y to my name. If I play that bit smarter, maybe if I focus the creeps rather than taking tower damage. But again, in Dota 1, I just play very, very reckless, since I honestly don't really care if I win or lose in Dota 1. I care if I win and lose in Dota 2. So I think in this situation, I'm just going to pick up the straight up Taliesin Invasion and then decide from there if I want to go for Butterfly or just dissemble and get Manta Halberd. I think actually I will dissemble very early on and get Manta Halberd. But I'll keep the S and Y for now, because I like the... Or should I dissemble it? I'm not going to rush Scotty. I think Halberd is going to be really useful. Unfortunately, I don't have enough gold, even if I sold this. And I'm just going to get a couple of these. And I'm just going to get more stats. Again, previously explained why I'm going for more stats in this situation.
Is that all?
But yeah, I think Terrorblade's main weaknesses are the cooldown of his Metamorphosis, his really squishy base HP pool, the fact that he's pretty shitty in lane unless he's really, you know, I guess given a lot of HP and just say go summon Reflections, dive in, because Reflections do a lot of damage. You cannot underestimate the power of Reflection. So those are his main weaknesses. Again, another key weakness is that the strength of a lot of carries is that when they buy back, they can just get right back into the fight. But the thing about sort of transformation carries like Dragon Knight, Lycan, well, not Lycan to a certain extent, since, I mean... Are they going to turn around? Are they going to turn around? My friend should be here relatively soon. I'm just going to come up here and get in range. Looks like it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Is that all?
Can we fight this? Invoker does not want to seem like he wants to fight. I think we can fight this. Go back in. Got this shit. Look at this fucking damage! It's absolutely insane how much damage I do. Too bad I'm ass. Fuck you. I'm gonna soul your entire team. Phoenix, hit the egg, 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 hit the egg! Fuck my life. Too bad illusions don't drain egg attacks. I am noob. Well, true words have never been spoken. But yeah, Terrorblade, you can't really buy back and contribute to the fight since Metamorphosis cooldown is so fucking long. And that's his main problem, in my honest opinion. Well, that's not his main problem, but that is a significant problem for a late game carry. So I think that's why Terrorblade is sort of designed to win ASAP. And he definitely has the damage to do that. He definitely also can scale very well into the late game, but again, the cooldown of his Metamorphosis just means that you can just take fights. And unless you go for a really stats-heavy build, I mean, you can potentially do a lot of work even without the Metamorphosis, but Metamorphosis is when you're at your most powerful. I'm not too sure why Pudge is fighting in Nyx. You can sort of, you know, do shit. Fuck up Pudge pretty hard. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna get more points in Reflection now.
Is that all?
Looks like team is not having a good time, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna go back to AFK mode. Now I'm gonna send this one to the jungle and see if I can potentially clear out some annoying camps.
You dare speak to me.
Let's get a Talisman Evasion.
Warriors have engaged.
Demons nearby.
Oh my god, this purple is a Spirit
Dare
Breaker.
speak to me. Evil draws me.
This Illusion's tanking quite a bit. Illusions actually take 300%.
That all.
So, you know, they're a bit better than Phantom Lance Illusions, but not really better than Non-Siren Illusions. And the only benefit you get from Illusions leveling up is just the scaling of the damage, which is important, no doubt about that.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Take advantage of those
Hardly a
wards. I mean, I don't think Spirit Breaker wants to charge in and just go to town on these. Okay, I'm gonna Metamorphosis here. Summon Illusion. Again, you do want to always manage your illusion cooldown as best you possibly can. Force to Glyph. Should I back off for now? I think I'm gonna back off for now. I'm kind of scared. They're all missing. Big pussy. And I'm still doing like 50 damage per shot. But it's annoying because I did have to fucking use another Metamorphosis cooldown. Make sure when you use Metamorphosis you actually fully commit. SNY, bitch. I don't know why you didn't Shadow Dance. That's a bit of a mistake. Let's get that third point to Sunder. Sunder, yeah, 0 mana cost at level 3, so that's pretty useful. But the main thing is the casting range, like I've already expounded upon many times. You know what, I think I'm not really using mana, so I'm just gonna go straight Manta, so at least I can get as many illusions as possible when my Metamorphosis is online. I'm disassembling this SNY, pick up Manta Halberd at the same instant, and then just hopefully win the game off the back of that. I mean, this is a Dota 1 pub. I really doubt that many people are holding on to buyback.
You dare speak to me.
I will pick up. Oh my god.
Easily.
Oh fuck! 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 Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! What a Sunder. PA left. Obviously intimidated by my mad skills, yo.
Blind, not deaf.
I'm sure that was the entire reason why he left.
Grow impatient. Dare speak to me.
Bam! Reflection. You're slow by 60%. Such an annoying ability. It's kind of a bit too powerful, in my opinion. I think it's really curious to me that, I mean, again, the only Southeast Asian Dota, only Dota that I keep up with these days in terms of competitive, and I don't even keep up with it very much, is Southeast Asian Dota 1, and I don't really keep up with that much. But Terrorblade is rarely seen, and I don't know if it's because they like to try and risk trying a lot, or if they just, you know, are underestimating the power of Terrorblade, but I think he's incredibly powerful, and I think he could potentially be, I mean, keep in mind I was in a dual lane, and I'm bad at farming in Dota 1. I'm bad at farming in general, but I'm bad at farming in Dota 1 especially. And I'm still doing work with just an S and Y. I'm not doing much work because I've died 5 times. But imagine if you got a BKB on this hero. I didn't really need to get a BKB this game because they have a Nyx and a PA, and that's pretty much it. But imagine if I did get a BKB. How powerful would that be? That would be really, really powerful. And once you get SNY and BKB, I think you should just pretty much win the game with this hero if you manage your Metamorphosis cooldowns correctly enough. You can disassemble items with the courier in Dota 1, can you? I don't honestly know.
I'm blind, not
Hopefully I don't have to go all the way back to base to disassemble. Oh my god, I think I had to disassemble in my circle. That's annoying.
die. You dare speak to me.
So, I think this hero is really, really strong. And if you want to beat him, you challenge him with a tri-lane of your own. And that's where he has a really hard time coming back. But he can scale pretty well in the late stages of the game. Courier, can you disassemble stuff? In Dota 1, it doesn't look like you can. That is so annoying.
To me. I grow impatient.
I might just have to back off relatively soon and just go back to base and disassemble. But I want to see if I can pressure this tower down. I should have probably... Actually, I think I can kill this tower with just melee illusions, and now we need
To me. Is that
the
all?
metamorphosized illusions to bring down this tower. Yeah, I definitely don't need it. There's Vokers here.
I grow
Now, I'm gonna play like a bitch and go back all the way to base.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Grab these ancients.
Approach
Oh, they stacked it. How nice.
Are there demons nearby? Hardly I grow impatient. Dare speak.
What are his other weaknesses? I think his sort of non-variance in terms of item builds, because he's an illusion-based hero. You want to make the most of your illusions, so lifesteal is not really necessarily the best problem. And if you kill the illusions, you lose a lot of your damage. Still, Metamorphosis just makes it so damn good to get right back into the thick of things. Probably just gonna sell a Bracer, finish the Mantis, sell a Bracer, pick up an Eagle Horn, and then go win the game at that stage.
Are there demons nearby?
I missed that fresh meat sound, but I think that was a trademark of Blizzard. From the Butcher boss in Blizzard.
Grow impatient.
But yeah, Terrorblade is really, really good, in my honest opinion. But if you challenge him, he suddenly loses so much of his effectiveness, which might be why the Filipinos don't really play him in Dota 1.
Draws close.
Dissemble,
Are there
get
demons
the
nearby?
Yasha, and get the Sanj, then pick up a
Dare
TP.
speak to me. Is that all?
Where do I TP? Whatever, I'll just
Hardly
teleport
shout.
mid, and then I'll sell the Bracer, pick up an Eagle Horn, and then the game should be done by then, unless team dies. Looks like team is dying, because Nyx has a Basher. No, SP's going in.
Demons nearby.
SP's got this shit.
I grow impatient.
Oh wow, they are gonna buy back. Alright, I'm not gonna
Blind, not deaf.
get an Eagle Horn just yet.
You dare speak to me.
I'm just gonna come in with the 8 billion illusions, and then say, surprise, bitches.
Is that all?
Actually, I don't even need to pop Metamorphosis just yet. Now I do. Go, 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 go! Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. Of course, I fed all my illusions because I'm terrible. Oh no! You got an E-Blade? Fuck my life, he is professional. Dota 1, Dota Cash. The only league that matters. Which shouts to Dota Cash. Better than Clan ENT, where their server bots lag like nobody else. But yeah, I'm personally very much looking forward to Arrivals of Terrorblade since he seems like a very aggressive carry. And I think we need aggressive carries. I mean, he's aggressive carry in a certain sense where you want to end the game ASAP, but he can't really do too much aggressive or do much aggressive things until he manages to get his items online. So, I don't know. I guess he's sort of a mixed bag insofar as carries are concerned. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This game should end relatively soon once I pick up my Eagle Horn. Looks like the Spirit Bigger somehow got 1 billion levels of farm. 12, 6, and 10. I guess that can do it for you. But the tier 4 is getting pressured. But I meant to ask you all, what do you guys want to see after Phoenix is done? Because these impression videos are pretty popular. So I don't know. Do you want me to see normal gameplay videos of Dota 2 heroes? Because I'm fine with doing that. I like playing the game.
I'm blind, not deaf.
And be assured I'm a lot better in Dota 2 than I'm in Dota 1.
I grow impatient.
You can damn well be assured of that. So do you like this sort of overview gameplay? I know it's a bit more detailed than Purge, but Purge is, you know, a better player than me. But I don't know. I feel like I can do a decent job talking to you guys and getting my point across to a certain extent while still feeding and playing bad.
I wish only to serve. I grow impatient.
Now, I don't know if I should pick up the Eagle Horn. I kind of regret that. I kind of wish not going Scotty.
I grow impatient.
Oh well. I don't think I can Soul Rush either just yet.
Dare speak to me. Are there demons nearby?
But yeah, let me know what you want to see from me insofar as other videos
Easily.
are concerned.
Draws close. Easily. Die, fool. Hardly a challenge.
Hardly a challenge. You'll regret approaching me. Evil draws close.
Oh, fuck my life.
None may challenge me. You dare speak to me. I'm blind, not deaf. Hardly a
Bitch.
challenge.
Got you.
Dare speak to me. Demons nearby.
You guys kind of suck. My heart is broken.
Blind, not
How will I
deaf.
survive at life now that I know I suck?
I grow impatient. You
I don't know.
dare speak to me.
Is that all? I grow impatient.
So if you're picking for Terrorblade, make sure you ban out aggressive challenge heroes, whether it be Visage, Mikiro, Shadow Demon, heroes of that nature that can just annoy people to no end, because this hero cannot handle challenge well at all,
None
in my view,
me. Are there demons nearby?
unless you do get a very nice team setup. It might be a bit hard to play in a public environment because you might get your farm challenged, and again, he's a very squishy hero. But hopefully you enjoyed something, or you learned something from this Terrorblade video. I think I played a bit better than I usually do, and I still died 6 times, so I guess not much can be taken away from that. But thanks for watching. Phoenix is going to be coming up sometime early next week, but hopefully enjoy that. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.